Hello everybody, this is me, Javier again. Yeah, I just thought about trying to pronounce better. I will try to, but if I do that, I will focus on the pronunciation and not focus on the important part. Although part of me wants to do that, part of me know that it's most important the message than my pronunciation at this time. Maybe if another time I want to do nice pronunciation, I will focus on so. So here I want to keep an update of how I am doing, and okay, I'm saying again, if I didn't say it, I have Asperger, and I lately this last month, or I don't know what, I've been with my therapist 2 times per week, 2 days per week. Monday, no, Tuesday and Friday. Yes, tomorrow I have therapy, and we meet at the cafes. So my therapist can understand more of me, like how I'm changing, adapting. What do I need to do to take the next steps to get better. Yeah. So I have a lot of things in my mind, and it's like never-ending train of thoughts. And sometimes I want to say something, and it the topic goes from one thing to another. Sometimes, if I can, I will try to write a few words that will like keep me grounded of the things that I want to say. Because if not, it's like going this and this tangent and this. Okay, so we've got my pen here, right? Words. So a few things okay. Let's, yes. So I can write fast. My letter will be ugly, but I don't care. I mean, it's you see. Here I wrote a word. Yes. I don't care about if it's pretty or not, or others can understand it. I can understand it. That's good enough. So things to work on. Just this is one. Then is okay. So the first point is I want to be sociable. Yes, I am Asperger. I don't know if this is by if I was born like this, or like society and made me like this. So I don't know if like Asperger is something you are born with it and you are forever like this, and there's no way of getting better, or if we were made like this because life circumstances. So what I want to say about being sociable. So the most difficult thing for me so far in life has been adapting. Yes, probably because like just put up that point. Yes, because my father was really like has been abused me like most of my life, and still continues to abuse me. He's like 73 and 44. He's like 30 years older than me. I know that a big boy, you could say. I'm not a kid anymore, but you know, like my father had like yeah, I said in a video, like had like made hit me like at least once that I remember, and like being like really aggressive with me, with my family, and he's like controlling freak and all, and don't know what to go to very like into that topic. Just mention it briefly. So yeah, I get distracted by the noise. You see, I don't know if it's like for being an Asperger. I get really distracted with noises, with flashy things, with like phones and stuff. So yeah, I want to learn since my father did me a lot of this stuff, I have like a huge trust issues. Like like most of my life, I was not able to make friends or like to say what I think or to talk or to communicate with others. That's what's the thing that get me the most very disconnected, and it's like per se he broke me. So I mean, like since I was like very young, like other kids went to like talk with other kids and be so. I mean, like in my age when I was young, things were very different from now. But like since I'm 44, at my age, kids when I was young, I mean when I was a kid and with other kids, we used to go outside, talk, play sports, and do other things, and like I don't know what kids do. I mean, depends on. It's not like it's not like all the kids get hooked up with it's like there's like zombies. Yeah, and then you try to talk to someone. It's like a zombie, Walking Dead. Yeah, zombie. But I mean, since I was very young, it's like most of my life I had been glued like them to screens, and most of the time like I was really heavy addicted into video games, and I know I will be repeating myself a lot in my videos and stuff. So what I'm saying here is that there's a lot of things that I haven't learned about society and how things work, and for sure, I mean, I'm not the only one with limitations. I mean, people say I have Asperger, but I see lots of people who depends on they have everyone has a certain limitation, even if you don't have any diagnosis. My therapist said every human on earth needs a therapist. I mean, to be honest. If you go driving, I don't drive, but if you go in the car, you see I mean, I go with the bicycle, and then there's a guy who's before me, and it's the only thing he cares about is getting through. If you are when the way is he doesn't give a shit. It's you are an obstacle. He will even run over you. Some people will do that. Other people will get really mad at you. It's look at. I can see my face now, you see? I can see my emotions. When I go outside, I don't know what face I have. So they go I'm the king of the road, you have to move, you are on my way, get the fuck away. Maybe don't say it, but their emotions, they show it with this. Okay, so trying to not get sidetracked. So trying to be sociable, yeah? So I need to learn how to adapt and communicate with people, and to be more with others, and not be very in myself, so isolated, and try to. But I mean, people say you have to understand social clues. Clues? Yes. Now more noise, more distraction. I don't really know what people say about social clues. Do people understand social clues? Do I don't understand social clues? Or just people move by a strict set of rules? For instance, I'm a guy. When a guy walks to a girl, the guy should move the chair for the girl to sit. But since the time has changed, yes, we are in 2022, not in 1990, yes. So the strict rules, for sure. I mean, depends on what school you go, which parents you have, which friends you have. Usually, the set of rules changes depending on who got the most impact on you. So I don't know. Let's say the one that impacts more your life is a set of friends. So someone would say like, okay, what will you do like when you approach a girl? You have to be chill. Want it to be chill. So I don't know. Maybe if you're like I don't know. If you're a teenager, it's like act tough. Act tough. I don't know. Like what? I mean, like it's not like everyone is the same. It's not that it's just because you have like muscles, you will be like this. But for sure, like every person is a different world, and it's so easy to generalize on like how everybody will be. And the biggest problem is that yeah, it's so easy to try to think that because you have a brain, yeah, and you can understand everything just with your brain, but problem is that in life, I do believe that most things are most understand by experience. Like for instance, you approach a certain girl, yeah, she's really beautiful, yeah. You think, cause she's really beautiful, you think that the girl will be super mean to you. Cause I don't know, cause maybe myself I had experienced mean girls, or maybe cause that's how I perceive her, you know, perception, yeah. Maybe I have negative thoughts. Maybe she has she's worried about what she's going to do next. Maybe she's worried about doing her daily routine. She doesn't want to talk to anyone on that moment. Doesn't mean she's mean. It can mean that she doesn't want to talk at that moment, or maybe she's really receptive of certain vibes of like, or maybe she wants to talk to people she knows. She doesn't want to talk to strangers, or maybe the occasion is or maybe it's not the right way to approach certain girl, or maybe you know, like there's well, I could say infinite. There's many scenarios that one could think on, but like then again, this we go to the same place that I mean, like, okay, so I say that, okay, as an Asperger, I don't know, like I see a girl, yes, I get close to her, and in my head I think on many scenarios. So I keep thinking and thinking and thinking and thinking and thinking. And then I think of what to do. And I think of if what I want to do, say, will be appropriate. What will it be appropriate? Is this a good scenario? Will this make her feel bad? But then again, there's the libido part. Because, you know, I'm human. Although, like, I try to... I mean, like, when I approach a guy, yes, I'm totally fine. Because, but, you know, like, lately I have been had, like, a hormonal spike. Like getting super, and like I do tons of sports and lift weights, swim, cycle, and I get super horny. But like when I approach a girl, so like although like part of me wants to be like like I want to be like in a way noise. So it wants to be more like not just me. Yes, you know, like the problem is like be mindful of the other, regardless of whatever you can think. Like be mindful of the other. Like, but that, I mean, like when I get so horny, like part of me is like, it's okay. I approach a girl and it's like, you know, like I mean, that's the honest truth. I mean, but it's not always the same. I mean, I live in Argentina. I don't know if things are here different, or I don't know if things are the same everywhere. Just like yeah, I mean, like people can say that codes and stuff and blah blah blah, and blah blah blah. Yeah. But so this is one of the things that get really frustrating, because I mean, like, I cannot do the most basic things that other people do. I cannot have sexual relationships without having to pay for a prostitute. I'm trying to, but it's really, it's like it's easier for me to learn languages, to learn computers, to learn an instrument, to learn. I mean, like, I could like learn lots of things, but like when it's in like with dealing with women, I'm like clueless. I'm like even like making friends is super hard for me. I think I am better like with the machines and with abstract stuff. Like I probably could learn coding like super fast if I want to. Maybe I don't know if it's possible to make an AI or something. Maybe that will be like a company. But that's one thing that I want to work on. Like just like I think it's part with experience, and things part with being vulnerable. Because it's super easy to be on one's head, and to like for me, like my head is my safe place, and or like I tend to. I think when I have this distance between me and others, it's like I put I'm in my head, and or I'm on a different place, or like something that I do puts a distance or creates a like in this case, if I were to look at the girl, like, so I had to think how would that make her feel, although like this might be like a selfish thing. So let's pretend this. So I'm the guy. Let's pretend like I'm the girl. If I were to be the girl, how would I feel if a guy look at me in that way? Well, I will feel bad, because uncomfortable. But sometimes it's good trying to put yourself on the other person's shoes, because it's really easy to be the other and be selfish. Okay, so that was topic number 1. I just wrote it, yes? I have many things to talk, but I would just stay on topics. So, yes, on my tablet, I don't want to scratch it, but it's a paper. So, topic number 2. So I want to travel and go to other countries and meet people. I have many friends in different countries that I met online, and like, because I lived online, and I know that it's different when you meet someone in person and when you're talking online, and like even like chats, voice, or and so on. But I kind of have this fear of like if I were to go to other countries, like like there's this difference in culture. Yeah, like sometimes you have like I've been to Japan, for instance, and there's things which is like a cultural shock. Yes, cultural shock means that so in one country we do things in one way, in other countries they do things in another way. This kind of social rules per se. I don't know if they are. I mean, since everything like they used to. I mean, you can learn them. There's always, YouTube and other resources where you can learn this kind of stuff from. So yeah, let's just going to cut it short. So yeah, you have the tools on the internet to be able to learn about these things, but it's different from learning from like books and stuff that learning on real life. Because what one person could say, like in general terms, it's not the same as when you go into reality and you see that there's so many different tones. I don't know how to explain it in English. Like so many, yeah, nuances. I mean, like, okay, so you could say about, let's say you want to go to the US. They say, okay, so when you want to talk to someone, yeah, you have to respect their personal bubble. Yeah. You don't look at them very noise. You don't look at them very close in the eyes or in the mouth or certain things. But like, so you have the general things that someone told you, and then you have all the nuances. Yes, from the different areas, different countries, different people, and don't expect just because you know how. Like, I don't know. Let's say you talk to a guy who's like a lawyer, and you talk to a guy who's like, I don't know, maybe in a rural area. And depends on, like, each person can be different, and so you cannot generalize. Like every person is different scenario. Okay. So step number one. Yeah. So I want to travel, and I want, so just say it shortly. I want to try to be safe. So part of me is a bit paranoid that I won't be able to match in other countries. So yeah, for instance, okay. So about, I don't know if it's good to talk about. Yeah, I get like a lot of sidetrack ideas in the head. So yeah, I was going to say, but maybe not. Okay, so I got lost another train of thought. Too many thoughts. Okay, so I didn't write it down, that one. Okay, so travel, going to places, meeting people, being more, losing the fear, understanding oneself. You see, like okay, so there is a lot of things that I want to say, but for keeping it short for today, I will make another video next time, and I will talk more. I will make a list of the things that I want to talk on the video, just a bullet point list, or like, or maybe branches, or like stuff, that diagrams, or something that not a planned thing, because I have many things, and I like to be flexible to what is on my mind at the moment. So yes, until next time, and it's been really nice talking to you people, and I have a lot of dreams and a lot of things that I want to do, but I have to get out of my shell, get out of my comfort zone, go out, be vulnerable, and meet people, talk to people, meet girls, and try to experience life more, not be so afraid of changing, or not being so afraid of experience, like, because we only have maybe one life, maybe more, but we only know that one life, what we know. So try to not be so afraid of, like, I want to learn Chinese because Chinese is the future, then Arabic, then maybe Russian, another, I love languages, so I mean Chinese future, like Arabic, there's a ton of people from like Middle Eastern that they speak Arabic, and but like okay, yeah, many things I want to do, and I have to see how to organize everything and not to get like so fractured in my head, like you know, when you learn a lot of things, like your mind starts to fracture. So it all depends on how much time you allocate into each thing you actually learn. Because then, like yeah, I know lots of things, but I don't know the most basic thing on how to communicate to people. Like just my head keeps spinning in out there. Okay, so till next time, and this is for real, and yeah, and also I started having like singing lessons. Okay, so that was a plus. Okay, so till next time, bye bye.